Kathy, what's with the room set up like this? Do you have another meeting? God, all you do is
Yet
go to
another
meetings.
meeting. Yes. We have the library feasibility study meeting. And what is that? Well, we're finally talking about what do you want for our new library? Or do you want a new library? Or do you want to renovate this library? It's a 100-year-old building. Things are falling apart. It is far too small. It doesn't have any ADA accessibility that we need. It doesn't have big enough community rooms. And the children's room is a little rabbit warren. So we do definitely need something. But what we need is up to you.
You're not deciding? Cut it out.
Well, no, I think in order to really get what we need to hear from the residents of Bourne. So we are starting to do a library feasibility study. We have hired an architect to help us, and we will be doing public outreach over the next few months with surveys and meetings, and we want to really hear what you want. So more details to come.
Oh, well, great, thank you. And just as a little aside, I might have known a little something about this.
Yes, you do.
What's important is, where do you see our library going? We did
Right.
the strategic plan previously. The next part is, do we work within the walls that we have? Do we gut the building? Do we go to a different location? There's so many choices, and it shouldn't just be with the people who are here now. It's all about community involvement. What do you feel the library should be in 20 years, in 30 years? We've obviously outgrown the space. We do a great job with what we have.
Yes.
But sometimes we've had to turn away programs because we already had a program going on in here. And from the feedback, we want more programs is what we're hearing. We physically don't have enough space to run more than one program at a time.
Right.
All right, well, hi everyone. Sorry for that little segue. I'm Irja Finn, Library Director.
I'm Kathy Fox Alfano. I'm chair of the Library Trustees.
Colleen Cunningham, Assistant Director.
We're here to tell you what's happening at the library this month. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Colleen will.
On November 9th at 1 o'clock, we have Bees and Pollinator Garden Tips from Mark Winteringham. And he's a master gardener and a beekeeper, and it'll be how to attract bees to your garden, pollinators. On the 16th, I think this will be a really good program. It is to celebrate Veterans Day. It is popular music and veterans, stories and histories pertaining to experiences of veterans. And it's John Waterman. He's been here before, really good storyteller and great music. That's Saturday, November 16th at 2. Then we have 2 Zoom programs. One is November 19th at 7 on Zoom, and you can register on our website. It's the Seamus Award, is an award that's given to, I didn't even know this, by the private eye writers of the country for the best detective fiction novels and short stories.
Interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
So it is moderated by someone who's won the Agatha Award, and he's a lecturer at the Humanities at Boston University. So that is November 19th at 7.
Do we have to register for that one?
Yes, that one you should register, and it's just on our website. You just click on it, the link's there, and then it's another library putting it on, but we are invited to do it. You can do it from home, so it'll be fun.
Good.
The other one, now this, if you don't have anything to do the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, this is Native Nations in the Beginning of the U.S., 1100 to 1860.
Oh.
And it is another Zoom event, Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock. And it is a person who's a descendant of the Stockbridge Munsee Native Americans.
Yeah.
So you could register for that also. And the other thing I want to mention, the 2 book clubs for November. One is reading The Prophet Song, the award-winning book club, Paul Lynch, and George Orwell, 1984 is the Wednesday readers. The Mystery Group Club is not meeting in November, but in December, they are reading a Lucy Foley novel that we'll be able to get for you.
Okay.
Great.
One more thing. We had a poetry group workshop, 8 weeks. November 6th, they're going to do an open reading for everybody.
Ah.
And that is at 3:30, so they can come to that.
Oh, like a poet's reception.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Cool.
What date?
Is it a poetry slam? Like people get up and read?
Yes.
Cool.
November 6th at
Okay.
3:30.
Okay.
What do you have, Kathy?
Well, journaling. If you wanted to be a poet and you missed that one, instead you can journal. And we have journaling in the library every Thursday from 3 to 4:30. You can just drop in and talk to people, share your ideas. It'll be a lot of fun.
We have the supplies for you
And
too.
you have the supplies. Great.
You know, I attended a journaling program and I thought, oh, this is sort of hokey. I love it.
Really?
Everything from
Is this your
bullet
journal?
journaling- Yeah, this is mine.
Ooh.
So the front half is work things, but on the back half can be everything from books I want to read to movies. Because the pages are indexed, it's kind of a way to keep your life organized, but it's just, I don't want to have to hold my thought on the gray wolf.
Right.
How'd you like that segue? Gray wolf?
Uh-huh. Okay. You want me to talk about that? So, one of my favorite authors, brand new book, just came out. It's The Gray Wolf by Louise Penny. And this is 16th, 17th in a series. I would recommend starting from the beginning, but you don't have to. They stand alone as well. This just came out, so get on the list because I'm sure it will be long, but well worth it.
Also available on Libby. Remember
Right,
that a
right.
lot of the bestsellers are available on Libby without a wait. Some
Right.
are, some aren't, but the good portion of them.
Yep. And the other thing I wanted to mention, and this sounds like really fun, is Family Game Night. And that is November 13th from 4 to 5, ages 8 to 12, and parents are welcome, but not necessary. But you get to play your favorite board games and compete with other kids. And that sounds like a lot of fun. The old school stuff, it works. It's really, and free pizza. So,
Free pizza and
yeah,
games.
and games. Yeah, I mean,
Beat that.
you can't beat that. No, can we come? Anyway.
Yes, you can.
All right.
You can pretend you're my family. There we go.
I'm not 8 to 12 anymore. Anyway, but you do have to register for that. So go online to Bourne Library.
And speaking of games, just a shout out to the library staff for Trunk or Treat. This year,
Yeah.
our Trunk or Treat was the game Candyland, and they really put a lot of effort and time and thought, and I just want to say thank you to the staff. And you're right, games are coming back. People are going
Yeah.
back to those old school things. There were 4 Candylands at Trunk or Treat this year.
What?
Here we thought we had this great original idea. There were 4. So game
Wow.
nights are back.
Yep.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a bunch of mishmash things. Just want to remind everybody about Tech Talks that are available on Tuesday afternoons at 2 o'clock. On Tuesday the 19th, Nicholas, our Public Services librarian, is going to be showing people how to use our library resources. It could be accessing the Cape Cod Times from your phone for free. It could be accessing Libby. If you're dying for the Gray Wolf and you finally say, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet and get on Libby. How to make your phone less frustrating. I know that a lot of people are like, well, my phone doesn't sync with my laptop, with my iPad. Nicholas is extremely patient and it's always well attended. So Tuesday, November 19th, Tech Talks.
And you can bring your questions.
Bring your questions. And I love our slide, which you'll see in a moment. Self-paced and kind technology instruction. My family would say that it's quick-paced and not kind technology. So if you want someone better than me, come see Nicholas. Okay, some new and upcoming nonfiction that's coming out. We're past gardening season, but if you're a gardener, you're already thinking about next year. We've had our first frost, and what's the thing that makes gardening fun is that you do think about it all year. So we've ordered a book called Food Science for Gardeners about how to grow, harvest, and prepare nutrient-dense food, which starts with amending your soil in the fall, putting the garden to bed in the winter, and then the types of crops that you plant, whether they're heirloom seeds, particularly things like Swiss chard or Tutume squash from our seed library. So that's a really kind of important book. Tying in with that, we've ordered another book called Good Nature by Kathy Willis, which is about the psychological benefits of working with your hands in dirt and how gardening is actually very good mentally. And there's something that science is now proving that having your hands in the dirt and working with it and being outside is good for your mental health. Which
I agree.
in these times you absolutely need it. And then another one, which I thought kind of cool, wish we had it when I was younger, auto repair and maintenance for beginners. So if you're teen or tween or college student just got a car, this is kind of an important book to have just to know when to call AAA when that light goes on. Is that the tire sensor or the check engine pull over now? Auto Repair and Maintenance for Beginners by Dave Stribling. So those are new and upcoming nonfiction books. And then, what other fun things are we doing? November 14th from 5:30 to 6:30. If you have anyone in your house who's turning 5 soon, 5 and older is invited to National Library Card Night, and they can sign up for their library card. Our companion animal program will be here.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a fun event to get a library card, be excited about it, and come and read to the dogs, which when we did over the summer, we had probably 40 kids reading to the dogs up on the mezzanine. So that's November 14th from 5:30 to 6:30. And, okay, you know how I love movies. It's that time of year. November 2nd, we're into read a book, see a movie. So, coming up, Harold and the Purple Crayon has been made into a movie. Read the book,
I love that book. I thought that
read
was-
the book, see the movie.
Is it a very short movie?
It is, it's like 90 minutes.
Oh, well, that's
They're-
not that short.
Yeah, semi-short.
Okay.
So that's exciting. November 2nd at 10 a.m. Bring your snacks, bring your drinks in here in the community room with our awesome new AV material. And this is a plug that I feel doesn't need to be done, but I just want you to read this book. 2 years ago, it won the Booker Award, and I mentioned it then. Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Excellent book about the Magdalene Laundries, if you're familiar with that. Very tragic history in Ireland. Claire Keegan wrote the book, and my favorite, you have your favorite from Outlander, Cillian Murphy is starring in the movie Small Things Like These, which comes out on November 8th. Probably by the time it gets down here, it might be the 15th or Thanksgiving. Read the book, see the movie. Absolutely tremendous. I think it would be a great book club book for
Okay.
when you need to when does someone make a decision that probably is going to impact their family negatively, but it's the right thing to do. I really felt powerfully about this book. The audio edition is always available on Libby. If you have the patience to do audio, I highly recommend the audio of this, more so than the book.
Okay.
So that's my plug for that book.
Okay.
And that's about it. The only other thing I have is don't forget, anytime Christmas is coming, you need tech help. Things like let's look up Consumer Reports. What are the best KitchenAids? What are the best Blu-ray players? Consumer Reports is available full text for free with your library card. If you need a little bit of help just kind of getting into it and navigating, make a tech appointment with Nicholas online at bournelibrary.org.
And since Christmas is coming up, I just wanted to give a little plug for our upcoming beautiful book sale. We're holding this sale again the night of Christmas in Old Bourne Village, and then the following day on Saturday in this room here, we're going to have nothing but beautiful books that you would consider worthy of gifting.
No smells?
No smells.
No coffee stains?
No mold, no nothing. Also important for the holidays is the Friends, what we call Season of Giving silent auction. It's very popular here. This year we're again asking people to bring wonderful handmade or not gifts. They can be dropped off by Friday, November 8th from 1 to 4, or Saturday, November 9th from 9 to 12. You have to fill out the form, but you can probably fill it out here when you come, so we know who to thank and how much to charge and that sort of thing. Then we have all of the beautiful items decorating the library for the holidays, and it's just lovely. And please, of course, bid on the items, and all the money goes to the Friends of the Library, which is what provides programming and all the wonderful things we enjoy here. So the bidding will take place November 12th through December 6th, and the night of Christmas in Old Bourne Village is when it closes. So you make your last-minute bids.
Oh, that's like the sneaky thing. And don't they call it sniping? That you walk around on the night of December 6th and slam in your high bid. Not that I did that for one of the beautiful Christmas trees. When I first took the job here 5 years ago, there was this gorgeous tabletop Christmas tree. And every time I put it up, I think about how I started in October. This was an event in November, December, and I thought, what a great community event. It makes the library look beautiful.
Yes.
So
yes.
whether they're Christmas decorations or small Christmas trees, Christmas wreaths.
But they don't have to be holiday items.
They don't have to be. And then like you move a table over and there's this beautiful beach-themed basket that had kids' shovels, and it's just a really nice event, and we appreciate how much support the Friends give us. Yes. Just a little plug, they spend $8,000 a year on museum passes. So think about if your family goes to the Museum of Fine Arts once, to the aquarium once, to the Buttonwood Zoo once, one of these items help pay for that. And I really encourage you, if you can't make something, to please come and bid. Thanks.
And also, there's a lot of entertainment that night.
Oh, yes, that is one of the most fun nights of the year.
Matt York will be singing Christmas carols starting at 4:30. The New England Ballet Theater will do a mini showcase of the Nutcracker, tree lighting outside.
Yes, yes.
And then the bidding will stop at 7 o'clock.
And we have the beautiful book sale.
And hot chocolate.
And hot
And
chocolate.
the hot chocolate. I was
right.
just going to say,
And
if anybody
it's-
remembers the hot chocolate,
Yes.
very good.
Delicious.
Okay.
It's definitely one of the most fun nights of the year here in Old Bourne Village. There's stuff all over the place. so.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
See you then.